Okay, so the last advanced gadget that I want to tell you about is the RSS feed gadget. Now, you may have heard of RSS feeds. Basically, this stands for really simple syndication. And the idea is that instead of individuals going out to websites to find information, really simple syndication is syndication. It's taking information and pushing it out to other individuals. So in this case, it's a very useful way of getting instant notice whenever there's are changes in another person's web page, and you'll see these RSS feeds symbols all over the place, and I'll show you some of those. Right now, I want to show you an example of probably the most common way that you'll use it at school, which is as a way of keeping up with your teacher's assignment blog. So let's take, for an example, our student here, our test student. And our test student was in his English 1-2 class, and his teacher told the class that she had an assignment blog and that she would be emailing all of them to let them know what the URL was for the blog. So he goes to his personal tab, sees his inbox, and sees the assignment blog. So he clicks on that email, finds out that the blog is at testteacher.blogspot.com. Now I'm going to copy this and I'll show you why in just a little bit. But for first, we're going to go and visit that blog just to see what it looks like. So this is the standard blog on Blogger, and this is an example of an assignment blog. So you can see, okay, Saturday, February 14th assignment. In this case, the English homework is to finish reading Romeo and Juliet Act 5, and then write a one-paragraph response to Romeo and Juliet's death scenes and add it as a comment below. Now, this is really one of the great things about using assignment blogs, and also about this whole Web 2.0 sort of revolution that's going on, is from a green perspective, this is fantastic. You can do a whole interactive assignment where the teacher is giving the assignment, students are actually responding to the assignment, and teachers can even respond back to those responses, all digitally, all on this blog. Without any paper. So we cut down on waste. It's also asynchronous, which means that people are not constrained by schedules as much. And you can access it from anywhere. The same places we were saying before. You can access it at home. You can access it from your school computers, even on your phone if you have access to the internet on your phone. So a lot of flexibility here. All right, so let's go back to our iGoogle page, and remember how we copied this URL. We go to our English 1-2 tab, and we go to our add stuff, and instead of pushing one of these, we're going to go to add feed or gadget, and you see that little RSS feed symbol, and that's one of the standard symbols for RSS feeds. You'll see them on websites all over the place. So we're going to paste the URL to the blog here. I'm going to add it. We see that it's added. We're going to go back to our Google page, and here we have the Test Teacher's blog. I don't like it right there, so I'm going to move it down here. But look how wonderful this is. I get to see each of the titles of the different entries that the teacher makes. As soon as the teacher makes an entry, I'll see it added here. If I want to expand the view, I can expand it here, and even read what's at the blog right here on my own English tab. Now, in this case, I had to go to the blog just to give my response, but in some blogs I may not. I may not ever have to even leave my iGoogle page, which is fantastic. Again, this is modifiable. We can edit the settings. We can decide to see the last 5 entries instead of the last 3, though I think there are only... Oops. There were only 3 to begin with. Anyway, you get the idea that this is a fantastic way of being able to stay on top of your assignments when teachers have their assignment blogs. It's also a fantastic way of staying